Today's topic is about exhaustion. In order to discuss this, we're going to talk about Chinese medicine, specifically our kidney meridian. The element of the kidney is the water element, and I like to think about it as the water that nourishes the tree. It's also our deep energy source, our storage of our deep energy. The first point of that kidney meridian is right here at the sole of the foot. It's a lovely point called the bubbling spring. So it's right here at the center of your foot, that bubbling spring point. You can see the image. Find it on each foot first. I'd like you to think about being able to draw the energy up. And here is the kidney meridian running up the inner leg, up through the groin and the abdomen, and then picture the actual kidneys in your back. Now, our lower dantian. This is our lower powerhouse, our lower energy center. So the work we're going to do today is about building the energy in the kidneys, the powerhouse, and the heart. And the Taoists call this the three fires. So I'd like you to feel first your feet. Stretch your toes and bring them down. We're pulling the energy up through the soles of your feet like you're sipping it up through a straw. Directly from the soles of the feet up through those meridians and up to your kidneys. Now grab with the toes. Curl the toes like you're trying to pull up blades of grass. Contracting the arches of the feet. Tap them around, wake them up, sensitize the soles of your feet. Bounce your heels a few times. That motion is really good to wake up your kidney energy. Move it around, shake it around. Let your body start to fill with energy. If it's too rigid, it doesn't go anywhere. It's like when you water a plant and the plant is too dry and the water just pours right through. We have to soften and nourish our tissues. So now let's start massaging and slapping the sole of the foot. This is an ancient Taoist practice, waking up the bubbling spring. They say if you do this 100 times a day, you'll never get sick. Why don't you experiment and let me know how it goes? So we're just tapping away, slapping the sole of the foot, activating that bubbling spring, making it become more receptive as we try to draw up the earth energy. Place it on the ground, connect your roots into the earth and feel that relationship. Then move along to the other side. Again, we're just waking up the foot. If you've never done this before, it may not feel like very much, or it might even feel kind of tight or uncomfortable. I recommend you practice this daily. Waking up the soles of the feet is a very primal action. We are meant to explore the world through the soles of the feet, and from the energetic capacity, it really helps to awaken the body's deep energy source. Feel both feet grounding into the earth. Now we're going to add the hands. Make fists with your hands and then open them. Feel the center of your palm the same way you felt the center of your foot. Squeeze and release. Flex your feet and squeeze like we are drawing energy in from all sources. Begin to feel the breath activate and deepen. In Chinese medicine, the kidney qi grasps the lung. That deep energy pulls the breath down into the body. With the hands on your legs, feel the energy from the palms and the soles. Now turn your palms up and turn your toes slightly in. We're going to wind and twist and screw in the hands and the feet. This is called bear Qigong. So turn the palms, press down and drive down, broaden your back, pull the pelvic floor in. Turn an open twist and then screw it in. Right now we're doing fists to feel power through the hands, but we will then start to do it with the hands open. Winding, twisting, screwing it in, broadening your back. Inhaling and exhaling, sending power down into the ground and down through the feet. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel the shoulder blades spread out. This is important. You want to round. It's not that you're forward bending and slouching. It's that you're rounding your back and rounding your shoulder blades, kind of like a big hug. Breathe in powerfully. Breathe out really strong. Lift your pelvic floor and activate the lower belly. The feet and the hands are doing this screwing in motion. We're pumping the kidneys. Feel where the kidneys actually are in your back, and notice how this motion pumps the kidneys and contracts the kidney meridian coming up through the inner leg. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale with a hissing motion. Bring the hands down. Next, we're going to squeeze the heart. Wrap your arms and squeeze, then inhale, open and expand. Stretch your palms. Wrap and squeeze. Inhale, open. Picture yourself massaging the heart and the lungs, massaging the kidneys, and especially in the lower belly, that powerhouse, that dantian we were talking about. We're pumping, massaging, and stimulating that powerhouse so we can begin to send the heat from the powerhouse through all of your limbs to your fingers and your toes. Again, inhale and lift up, and exhale. To bring the hands down. Now we're going to stretch the kidney meridian, and we're going to open the front of the leg. So I'm turning to the side here. You have to activate the back of the leg. Your back foot is bent up. Depending on your height, it'll be more bent or a little further back, but I want your knee to be straight down from the top of your head. Now for me, my front foot has to be up. If you're taller than me, which most of you are, the sole of your foot will probably be flat. Don't lean forward, don't back bend. See how my ear is right over my shoulder, right over the hip, right over the knee. Activate the glute, drive down through the feet. Open the arms in a W or goalpost position and twist, wringing out your waist. Picture your kidneys. If you can keep the image of that kidney meridian in your head, go ahead and think about that. But otherwise, just think about massaging your anatomical kidneys. Now, we're going to pick up your arm and put it on your head by your ear. The kidneys also are about hearing in Chinese medicine. Lift up the elbow, and then we'll do both together. Close your arms towards your head. Let your shoulders relax down into your back. Lift up through your elbows so you feel up through the elbow, down through the knee, and then round your spine, bringing your elbows still in and forward. Reach, feel the stretch from the underarms. Now turn to the other side. Again, set your position so your knee is down, activating through your glute and hamstring. Feel a straight line. Open up your chest and begin to twist. Twisting in your waist. Now I am really using the hamstring and glute here and massaging and wringing out the waist, wringing out the kidneys like a sponge. Now, again, first with one hand, just to feel the ear, feel the stretch through the underarm, feel that compression of the kidneys. And then we'll add the other hand. We'll do this with both hands now. Elbows are in, lift up. Notice how we sort of splint the head with the forearms. That prevents you from tipping the chin too far back. Just a couple times, and then we'll come down to the knees. Now stretch back. Feel your kidneys in your back here. Allow your breath to open up into your back. Feel your palms on the floor. Come back up. Lift the chest. Round again. Now we can do this movement with a lot of purposes. We can focus on the spine, the hips. Today we're really thinking about the kidneys and drawing energy into the body to build up our deep energy source. Lie down on the belly now. Curl the toes under and straighten the knees. Think about the bubbling spring points in your feet. Keep the legs elevated as you reach one toe back. Bring it down. And then the other foot. Notice how I'm pretty much just moving out the kickstand. Keep the leg levitating from the hip socket out through the toes. The belly is in, the sacrum is open, so we're not compressing the low back, but we are activating the back body. Now we're going to put it together with the upper body. Extend through the toes. We're going to do both legs together now. Ready? Lift the arms first and open the chest. Arms, chest, toes. Everything is up. Then go back the way you came. Toes, chest, arms. Arms, chest, toes. Now this does not need to come up that high. Just do what's right for your body. And if you look right now, see where my kidneys are. Feel like the movement is a massage for your kidneys. We're going to try, if you can, straight arms, straight legs, and lift it all together. You can always go back to any of the levels and steps that we built to get here. Focus more on the length than the height. Feel openness through those kidneys. Feel from the kidneys through the hands, through the feet, everything up, and bring it down. Let's do it again. Everything up, and like a hug to the floor, bring your body back down. Now we're going to turn over onto your back. Stretch your arms overhead. If this is too much for the shoulders, you can put a blanket or something behind your head so the arms don't go all the way to the floor. We're reaching one side, the arm and the leg, and it creates a wagging motion in the body. Just by stretching the arm and stretching the leg, feel a light movement side to side. Now we're going to do some bridges. Feel your bubbling spring points. Lift up through your hips. Bring the arms up and let the weight of your kidneys gently bring you back down like dense sponges. And again, feel yourself getting more and more invigorated. Feel your back anchor the floor. Find the kidney relationship to this exercise. Bring power and energy from your feet into your kidneys. The arms go up. As you roll down, feel that deep energy circulating up and down your spine, to your brain, through your spinal cord, running along the rivers of nerves through your arms and your legs, through all of your organs, circulating that fresh, deep energy through your whole body. Give yourself a moment to experience this circulation. And now bring your arms to a W on the floor. We're going to do some twisting. The legs are up. If that's not appropriate for your body, you can keep your feet down. That's completely all right. If you can do the legs up, we're still keeping both shoulders and both arms on the floor. It's not a deep twist. Once again, it's another massage for the kidneys and for the lower part of your abdomen. Now let's roll. Let's run that energy up and down your spine, soft and easy. Now we're going to come to stand. Move your hands along the floor. Lift the energy up, gathering. Bring your palms like a cup, collecting the energy, and then bring them together. This is called triple warmer Qigong, or triple burner. Bring the hands to the center of the chest and then let them float up. And then draw them back down again towards the heart. Turn the fingers upwards towards the brow and then pull downwards to the chest. Now you're going to spin them so the fingers point down. The chest is concave, but the shoulders are relaxed. Down towards the lower dantian and then back up to the middle. Down and back up. Nourishing as you move. Open. Draw the energy in one more time and and bring it down to all your bones, all your organs. Feel yourself refreshed, revitalized, and store that energy for the future in your lower dantian. And then bring your hands to your kidneys. Feel the warmth and openness, like the battery is full. And then to the heart, feeling those 3 fires burning, giving you warmth and energy.